name's Eric. I'm making faces that you can talk to. I've got some good stuff to demo today. Let's just go right to that. All right. So I'm gonna have a little conversation with my pal Jerry here. Here we go. I'm gonna click the start button.
Hey, you there.
Yeah?
You seem okay, like I can trust you. Can you do me a tiny favor?
Oh, I don't know. No.
Look, I gotta go into that gas station and get some smokes.
Gas station, huh?
You stand here, hold the bag for 2 minutes. Can you just hold the bag for me?
Wait, no.
Why not?
I don't want to.
I'll be back in 5 minutes. Just hold the bag.
No.
Won't let me bring the bag in. You can see it sloshing. Don't worry, I sealed it up good. The outside's wet. It's just water. I cleaned it off.
Leave me
Just hold
alone.
it for 3 minutes. I'll hurry. Don't open the bag, though. The smell alone. If you run off with my bag, I will find you. I'm not asking a lot. Maybe someday you need me to hold your bag. I'll do it. I don't know you, but you seem all right. Would you just help me out?
No.
I need this bag for medical reasons.
Shut up.
No,
Go away.
I'm staying right here.
Okay. Well, what's inside?
The best stuff.
So that's what you've got in the bag, huh? All right. So what happens now with everything hooked up and working reasonably well is that he'll reply to certain interactions. He didn't pick up on all of them. And there's quite a few of these lines that don't have any interruptible time after them. So you see these 2 periods at the end. That's there is a little break where, I could get a word in edgewise. Let's see if I can add a few more of these in. So let's add a little bit of a break here. And let's add a reply. Let's say 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. He'll reassure you. Just 5 minutes. And then I always like to add variations. Only 5 minutes. Probably less than 5 minutes. Let's spell it out. Only 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. Okay, I'll take the exclamation mark off. Okay, so those are potential replies to that. And I'll go ahead and record those. Where's the 5 minutes? Be back in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Well, actually, you know what I can do is I can just select all that haven't been recorded. And that gives me those 3 that I just added. Then I record them. Just 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. Only 5 minutes. Only 5 minutes. Only 5 minutes. Probably less than 5 minutes. Okay. So then those guys are recorded, but I need to finalize them. So I will just go with the last take on each one. Come over here and finalize.
Just 5 minutes.
And it's going to figure out the animation timings for the lip. And same for the other 2 lines I just added.
Only 5 minutes.
Okay, this last one.
Probably less than 5 minutes.
Okay. then if I come back to this screen, and I've already got this line selected, and I say start.
I'll be back in 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Oh, it didn't pick up the new recordings. Maybe I gotta do a reload. Back in 5 minutes.
I'll be back in 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Only 5 minutes. Just hold the bag. They won't let me bring the bag in. You can see it sloshing. Don't worry, I sealed it up good. The outside's wet. It's just water. I cleaned it off.
No. 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 No.
The smell alone.
No.
If you run off with my bag, I will find you.
So it unless I have like periods on the end, it's not going to give me a chance to break in. I kind of like that because as the author of this text, maybe you want to say, no, we're not going to have any extra opportunities to break in. But I could go to all these and I think add in like little bits of delay so that you have a chance to interrupt. So what if I say, let's edit this one and just add just one period on the end. Update that. And I say,
just hold the bag.
no.
They won't let me bring the bag in.
Hold
You can
on.
see it sloshing. Don't worry, I sealed it up good. The outside's wet.
Boy,
It's
there's
just water. I
some
cleaned it
bugs.
off.
There are some
If you
bugs.
just hold it for 3.
There are some bugs. By the way, this session is going to be about fixing bugs. Essentially, all the sessions are going to be about fixing bugs until I get to a point where I feel like it's like they're hard to find.
Just hold the bag.
No.
Hey. They won't let me bring the bag in. You can see it sloshing. Don't worry, I sealed it up good.
No.
The outside's wet. It's just water. I cleaned it off. If you just hold it for 3 minutes, I'll hurry. Don't open the bag, though. The smell. If you run off with my bag, I will find you. I'm not asking a lot. Maybe.
Okay, so I'm going to say, since I found at least one other bug here, let's make sure I get that entered. After clicking stop, character continues talking. Not sure about repro, but probably like 1. Press start. Savings. 3. Press stop. Alright, let's start fixing bugs because I've got quite a few here. This one was bugging me. Let me see what this one's about. Alright, so I gotta check and see if this is still reproducible. Okay. So I've got this one here, go away. And it seemed to actually work on that last run, so let's try it again. Go to the last line and start from there.
I need this bag for medical reasons.
Go away.
Nah, this is my spot.
Okay, it did pick him up. Go away.
I'm staying right here.
Go away. Go away.
Nah, this is my spot.
Go away.
Nah, I'm staying put.
What's inside?
The best stuff.
Shut up. Shut up.
No.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey now.
Would you fucking shut up?
Did your mama wash that mouth clean for you?
Okay, that's working pretty good. Right. Are you still matching? Okay. So there's something else going on there. Because right after I record and finalize a piece of audio, it doesn't pick up immediately. I had to reload. Okay, so I could maybe reproduce it though. So if I say the original thing I put, oh yeah, it was on this one. What's inside? I put 3 on the end. The idea was I was hoping it would not match until done speaking, but I'm not sure if that's going to work. I don't think I ever wrote any logic like that, but that was what I was trying to do. And let's see if it causes the same result.
I need this bag for medical reasons.
What's inside? It did. It did. Okay. So it continued to match, but it stopped being able to look up the corresponding reply speech audio. No.
Calm down, fella.
No. No. Okay, there he just said calm. Let's see. No. No.
Hey.
No, I don't want to.
Don't be so negative.
Okay. But what's inside? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Did I have some other matching rules? Like, it's been a while since I looked at them. Okay. Oh, this is it. Okay. So I did have something for matching to the end of a sentence, but I think that's only gonna affect like the position of the word, how it matches. I might want to have another syntax like it's a decent guess from Copilot on what that might mean. But what I could do is I could say let me just type this out to see if it still makes sense. Match phrase, thank you but wait for a pause after the last word before matching. Is that logical compared to the pattern above? Okay. I like that. So here's one thing we could say in the rules. We could say, thank you, let's see, anywhere in sentence so is there a corresponding type of thing on the other way? Like I go boom, 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 boom. I don't think so.
Hey.
That guy's still listening. All right, I'll let him keep listening and responding to me because he knows what's inside. What? I thought you were gonna say something. Oh, that's because. Oh yeah, okay. No.
Calm down, fella.
Okay. God, shut up.
No.
You're gonna talk while I'm working on my code? Go away.
Nah, this is my spot.
It's my new buddy. All right. So I do like this convention here, and what I can check is this match to end thing on the other side. But that's not really the problem I was debugging. Let me just add another ticket inside of the issues. Support the syntax and matching. Okay. But the other thing I was working on, not to get distracted, that's the good thing about issue tracking. You can just log it and then just forget about it because it'll still be there when you want to come back to it. It's going to be this speech audio index lookup. Okay, it'll be find speech audio. And that's going to come from, let's see, Conversation Manager. Okay, there should be another one. Really? How do I do replies then? Oh, it's going to pass in the spiel line. It's going to come in right in here. Okay, so we get the line from the pending reply. Okay, that's the one I want to breakpoint on. So let's go over there. There's quite a few more records there. I'll go ahead and refresh, but okay, yeah. Okay, sources, and I'm already in the right place. Just need to find that. Here, this is it right here. Okay. So, what's inside? Here we go. To the line. Magic sauce or the best stuff. Pending reply. Let me look at this. Oh, well, now it's null. Okay. So the dialogue is going to be one of those two. Magic sauce. 0 is the last dialogue number. Good. Character, line character. Carry. Speech ID. I'm going to pass in. Well, the speech ID has already been calculated. Although, was it updated at some point? It was, oh, there's no speech ID? There's no speech IDs. Makes me wonder what happened there. I might be missing some code to update the speech IDs when you update the replies. Because we can see that this is going to fail. Speech ID is what? Undefined, yeah. And we're not going to be able to find. We're not going to be able to find the corresponding audio because the speech ID is not there. All right. So your y bytes is undefined or empty or null. Okay, cool. All right, so this code is working correctly. Other code is not. Shut up. Now if I look at the speech IDs for this one, they're healthy, so it's going to play.
You can't silence me.
Okay. So let's see. I'll stop you for a moment. Going back to the speech screen. Or let's see, the spiel screen actually is what I want. Which I'm in Wisp. Interactions, it's going to be edit interactions, I want to say. Edit selected reply. Okay. So if I update the reply, it should have enough information to fix the speech IDs. Let's go to Spiel and update reply. Question is, how does adding the reply get a speech ID but updating does not? Because I think this create reply should have everything it needs, right? Spiel line, character, dialogue, emotion, or is it spiel line that sets it? Where the heck do the speech IDs come from? Oh, are they set in some special call? Like maybe they're figured out all at one time. Okay. Speech ID. Dang it. Where is it set? Where the heck? Okay, so that speech IDs. So that's just like a copy constructor. That's not really doing anything magic. Where the heck did I do this? Okay, so that's the call. Generate speech ID. That is looking at something I don't care about. So let's go and change this to be source. Okay, what's this? Speech ID util. Assign speech IDs. Okay, first off, let's see. Who all calls this? Only the function I'm looking at. Oh, oh yeah, just this function I'm looking at. Okay, so then the question is, who calls assign speech IDs? Okay. So only when it's loaded in are the speech IDs assigned. Actually, I remember why. Because to know what the speech ID is, you need to reference the entire spiel. So it's like an operation that has to be performed. It has to be performed in a batch way. And it needs the spiel data structure, not just the smaller data part of the data structure. So I couldn't really just add it into the spiel line class, but I could add it into the spiel class. Okay, so if we add a root reply, then this on its own, I could go through all of these actually and kind of figure it out, but let's see. What was that called? Assign speech IDs. We'll pass in just this, right? Yeah, that's a spiel it takes. Okay. Add root reply, we assign speech IDs. Update root reply. Assign speech IDs. Remove root reply, you can leave it. All the removals you can leave. If I add a node or add dialogue, I should also assign speech IDs. I thought I already put code here to do this. That's weird. Oh, root replies too. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. There's replies and there's root replies. Now I add that for both of them. Moving the node shouldn't do anything. Adding dialogue, updating dialogue. That will do something. Creating a node will do something. In at least one way, I screwed up on this class because it's got no separation between the authoring methods and the just player methods. Maybe later I'll separate them out. A good reason to separate them out would be to keep the player functionality absolutely minimal, so if somebody wants to port to another platform like Unity C# or something like that, they wouldn't have a hard time. It's too much to ask them to port all the authoring stuff too when they don't need it. Okay, so let's run the tests again on Eggshell Spiel. Yeah. Okay, I can fix that, no problem. Repair Spiel. That would be Spiel test repair Spiel. Okay, and then it's fixes invalid node. Okay. So you're saying you were expecting 941 and you got an empty array? I mean, is this the one? Yeah, that was the one that failed. Okay. And let's console log the expected. Although duplicate, did that copy across? Okay. I think it would. Hold on. Okay. Okay, it's not going to come from root replies. There is a node. Spiel line. Okay. Console log expected line. I want to see what is there in the line, or what is it expected. What current node? What is it? Nodes 0. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so in expected, add 94E1. When it duplicated, I guess I would have expected it to create an array with one of these and speech IDs 94E1. Why wouldn't it do that? Oh, because repair spiel doesn't do anything to assign notes. That's why. Okay, so got it. Assign speech IDs. Spiel. Let's try it again. There, that was it. I actually fixed a bug. The test found something that I missed that was important. So that's awesome. Okay, where's that console log? Let's get rid of that. MP-ROM. Go. Okay, back to here. And that was a hot reload, and I can't trust the hot reload, so come back to speech or spiels after refreshing. Here it's going to work, but it would have worked anyways. But just to kind of establish a baseline, let's go to.
I need this bag for medical reasons.
What's inside?
The best stuff.
Okay. So let's stop, and I get edit again. Let's take off the ... on the end. Let's try it again.
I need this bag for medical reasons.
What's inside?
The best stuff.
Got it. Fixed it. Done. Did it. Okay. So this is pretty cool. Let's do a commit and close a bug. And that means that I get to close the bug. All right. Now, this would be a feature, but I just looked at it. I know how to do it. Normally I'd say, no, fix bugs first, but I think I want to fix this or add this while I know how to do it. It's in my head. Question is how to expose this thing with the matching rules. So if it returns the spiel reply, that's not quite enough information. Same for this find match thing. It's like I need a little more information passed back. So I could return back a match result, which would contain a little more information. It's probably the cleanest way to do it. Could also return back an array with spiel reply and a Boolean to wait till the end. I like a match result better. Yeah. Let's see if you know what I'm... No, you don't. Yeah, let's go with a match result. I feel like this won't be the last update to this structure. Wait for speech and let's see the use case here. Okay, because there's two places where I would end up calling it. One would be I think it changes to, here, let's do this. Okay, here's my requirements. If player stopped speaking, check for matches against all applicable replies. If player still speaking, check for matches against all applicable replies that don't have a match to end rule. Okay. So then I think the solution I want is check for matches, and then check for matches during while speaking. Okay. And then find match gets an extra parameter. Yeah, close. Use match to end. Or include match to end. Okay. Or let's see. Check for matches. Or check for matches after stopped speaking. just after speaking. That's the way to do it. That's the clean way. I don't need to add a new structure for a match result. And I just call one of these or the other. This is going to be include match to end. Say, okay, we got to add this into. It includes match to end. And I got to go fix that other one. Matches rule set and position map. That's going to be in here. Okay, so what am I passing in? I'm passing the word position map into the rule set. Okay. So we can say what? Okay, this comes from the rule set. Man, this is a little tough to follow along in. Okay, so it's going to go through all the matchers. Okay. So maybe I don't need to pass this in. I don't think I do. I think I can just skip over based on the particular matcher I've got. If matcher rule set match to an end. Yeah, that one. That's what I want. Then I come back to match util, take out the thing I just added. Not needed. Okay. Then come back to match manager. Now I've got this new workhorse function. Well, not new, but newly updated. And it's got that logic there. So in check for matches, I want to not include match to end. Yeah, okay, got it. This is how it's going to get done. Okay. Check for match. Find match. False. False. Okay. True. True. Okay. So with that, I think some tests are going to fail. Let's fix them. Okay, nothing failed. Let's look at test coverage. I had 100 and I can have 100 again. I just got to do a little bit of work. Okay, so in match manager, let's exercise that and it'll probably exercise this. Oh wait, what am I talking about? No, match manager is the one I have to call with different params. Okay, 81 to 82. I've got test for it, match manager tests. Yeah. So let's take a look at. Oh, I see. I decided that, yeah, my comment here is applicable. Spiel check for match. Okay, so that is giving me a good clue. Then I'm going to have to add the check for match after speaking method to this one. It feels to me that since I've got these nice methods, which are somewhat redundant, that Match Manager could just take include match to and boolean, and then we'll just go like this, and this, and this, and then we'll just delete this guy. Let's code to test, and then go back to Spiel, check for match. Are we going to include the match stand for this? False. And here, true. Okay. So then let's do the test for that. Match Manager test. No, not that one. Spiel test. And then we've got check for match. And I don't know, just to start it off, maybe, do I want to just copy the whole thing over? Probably don't need the whole thing, to be honest. Let's just get it enough that it exercises the new use case that I care about. Oh boy, that is a lot. Check for match after speaking. Okay. Where are my match criteria? They're here. Let's just let's add one. Let's add a root reply match criteria for something that shouldn't be detected unless we're going to be looking at the very end of the speech. So this will be, let's see, just, I don't know, please. And then put that on the end, and then the dialog will be P, okay. And that should continue not to match that, okay. So it does not match root reply with home in it. See if Copilot will just fill in the implementation for me. Boy, God, that is friggin' smart. And you see how smart that is? It said we're going to move to node index 1. That might be incorrect, but it said go ahead and check for match on please, which is the one that has the don't in it. And we're expecting it to come back as null. Let me check on the node number. It doesn't matter, the node number, because it's a root reply. So we just moved to any node. That looks like a correct test to me. Then I'll take the same thing, bring it down here. It says matches root reply with bomb in. This is check for match after speaking. In fact, let's see if you can get it. Copilot. Let's see if you can get it. Because you might have enough information, and I am interested to see how smart you are today. Just gotta make sure it's all set up correctly. So I'm gonna take out the implementation and see if it gets it. Yeah, that's right. That is right. Except for this extra line. This should be like that. Okay. Now let's see if it passes the test. All passed. I've still got some lines of code that weren't exercised. 152 to 154 inside our spiel. Let's check that out. Oops, don't do it that way. 152, okay. So you're just saying all these conditions, I need to cover those. That's no problem. I already got the same tests up above for that. You can just kind of copy them down. Does not match on node when spiel has none. Those. I honestly could just copy all these over. Technically, that's the right thing to do because they share the same contract, and just because there's shared implementation does not mean that my test should assume that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy over all of the tests except for this last one, which is the one thing that's different. And I'll just make sure they're updated to call the other method. And then that will protect me because like maybe at some point in the future I decide I want to have a different implementation of one of the functions. Then it's still going to test the contract that this is supposed to honor. And I brought this up to the tests I brought up to the top level object that's exposed by the library. So let's try that. Okay, 154. What line is that? Code coverage is useful. So if there's no nodes, No. Yeah, if there's no nodes, then we would leave it alone. Like, we wouldn't set the node. Okay, so that's the last little bit that it's trying to figure out. Do I have something for that? It was probably handled up above somewhere. This would have done it. Handles no match or does not match a node when Spiel has none. Do I have the same test below? I think I do. Double check. I do have it. It's right here. So, a little bit confused. Yeah, it's just the same. Ooh, maybe I should be checking this get code thing. No, it's just going to look at the reply. It's not going to be linked to the Spiel. Okay. Let's look at this code again. If there are nodes, this code will get called. If there aren't nodes, this code will not get called. I believe that's the branch it's complaining about. But it feels to me like I've done both of them. So this should get rid of any nodes. Maybe it doesn't though. Maybe I've got code that adds it. No, because that would have been. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, so we've got if we don't have any nodes or root replies, then we return null. So that will go through that branch in that case. Here, we just say that we're going to set the node to the current node index if we do have nodes. So for this code to execute, we need a Spiel with root replies, but no nodes. Got it. That's the extra branch I have to do. Say matches on root reply when no nodes. See if you can figure it out, Copilot. Okay, so you added a root reply. Yeah, that's good. Yep, we got it. Okay. So I did all that work. I think it's all good. No, let's not commit it yet. Let's test it. Make sure it's working as expected. Oh, I haven't added the corresponding code in Wisp yet. Okay, so window Wisp. Then we go to the conversation manager. And I think say go stopping handle stop speaking. Okay. Go to idle. All right. Okay, so if we're in any state other than listening, we're going to return here. So what I can do is add another check for a reply. Wait, matched reply equals good guess after speaking, and that should pick up, but I have to do a build. I got to do a build on this other dependent library. So SL Spiel is building, and that's a library that gets picked up by the main WISP project, which builds the web app. So that finished building. I've got symbolic links set up so that it imports them. Okay, so come back over here to WISP, and this may unsquiggle in a moment. Sometimes it takes a while, or sometimes I'm just wrong and it's broken. But I think it'll be fine. Okay, if that, then this, or we can say this pending reply equals that. And I think it should just be go, or this go to speaking reply. And then you want something else? What do you want? Oh, I see. Let's do return this go speaking reply. Okay, so that might do it. Let's test it. So the thing I really wanted was that with these matchers here, a lot of times I want to ask a question like, what's inside the box? Now the matcher as it works now is going to start answering as soon as it detects what's inside, which is cool for some things, but other times you want it to wait until the end. I feel like the speech is also going to pick up on the word is back instead of bag, so I'll add matchers for these two. What is back? Okay. So then we update that. And yeah, let's go from the beginning.
Hey, you there.
Yeah, what?
You seem okay, like I can trust you. Can you do me a tiny favor?
No.
Just listen. Look, I gotta go into that gas station and get some smokes.
That gas station.
You stand here, hold the bag for 2 minutes. Can you just hold the bag for me?
No.
Why not?
I don't want to.
I'll be back in 5 minutes.
5 minutes, you say? 5 minutes.
Just hold the bag. They won't let me bring the bag in. You can see it sloshing. Don't worry, I sealed it up good. The outside's wet. It's just water. I cleaned it off. If you just hold it for 3 minutes, I'll hurry.
Okay, so let me see. First I'll do this one.
Can you do me a tiny favor?
What's inside?
The best stuff.
Ooh, it did wait.
Look, I gotta go into that gas station and get some smokes.
Alright, so it waited until I got to the end of speaking before it replied. So let's try it again.
Can you do me a tiny favor?
What's inside the bag?
Look, I gotta go into that gas station and get...
Hold on.
You stand here, hold the bag for 2 minutes.
Yeah, now it's getting weird. Okay. So come back to Spiels.
Can you do me a tiny favor?
What's inside the bag?
Look, I gotta go into that gas station and get some smokes.
Hmm.
Stand here, hold the bag for 2 minutes. Can you just hold the bag for me?
So there it did detect what's inside. And it didn't match when I got done speaking. I don't like that. Let's try this general reply section.
I need this bag for medical reasons.
What's inside?
The best stuff.
Okay. What's inside the bag? Okay, there it doesn't match. What's inside?
Magic sauce.
Okay, there it waited. Can you just shut up?
No.
No, I don't want to.
Hey.
No.
Whoa.
Okay. So it is waiting to the end, but there's something like it doesn't like words after that. I get it now why though. Because my matching logic isn't quite right. My matching logic says that if there's this little doodad on the end, it has to match the whole thing against the very end. Whereas I have this ... that's actually meaning something a little bit different. It means, okay, you don't have to match this phrase at the very end, but you do have to wait till the end. So I just need to update my matching logic, which is fine. Matching logic is easy. The harder stuff is the speech recognition and the delays and offsets inside of that, race conditions, and so I'm not worried about something that I can fix with the power of pure logic. I'm not worried about that at all. Let's go back to SL Spiel. Go to what is it? Match util. His last phrase at end. Okay. Okay. So match to end. Would have been parsed earlier. I need to look at the code that makes the rule set. Yeah, create match rule set, and you pass in what is it? The match criterion. Oh yeah, one criterion, okay. I see. So I'm just using this to break up all the different phrases that are inside. So it would have chopped off the last one. Yeah. Okay, let me think about this a little bit. I need a little more information inside of my rule set. Okay, the rule set, it has the phrases. It's got match from start. It's got match to end. Maybe another Boolean for what do I want to call this? What do I want to call this? This specific case here where we say don't try to evaluate matches until you have a pause, but the last phrase doesn't need to be at the end. I can do phrase, last phrase at end as a separate Boolean. It's weird because I was thinking maybe I want it to be must be at end, and then it just Copilot just pasted that in for me, which happened to be what I was thinking. Okay, so then let's go down to the to-do. And then we say const last phrase must be at end. Jeez, how does it know? How does it know? Copilot freaks me out, man. Freaks me out. This is not quite right. It's the opposite. But still. Okay. So then, if I've got that extra piece of information, down here, I can do if ooh, wait, no, This isn't quite right. So let's do last phrase must be at end. Then I gotta go back up top and fix some other logical error. Okay, so it's gotta be... Ah! My phone making a noise that scared me while I'm concentrating. Okay, so the last phrase must be at end if match to end and it's not ... Yeah, so got it. Okay. So that. Okay, let's run our tests again. Ooh, something failed. Okay, okay. That makes sense. There's a new thing. Okay. So where is this? Jesus. Okay, match util test. Okay. About 15 minutes. That's about enough time. False. Okay. So most of these are going to be false. In fact, the easiest way to get through this quick is to just set them all to be false and then see where I land after that. Because it'll point out exactly which ones where it needs to be true. But that is kind of a sloppy way of fixing unit tests. I'll give it a second pass in a moment and check for it with my own eyes so that I don't just create unit tests that end up doing nothing more than parroting the current behavior. But just to get through this part real fast. Okay, anything else down here? Okay. So then let's check for the match to end case. Okay, this should be true. This should be true. True. Okay, I like that. Let's just check if I got it unregressed. That's a good result. That's a good result. Okay, let's build it. Test it inside the app. And then after that, I think that'll be the end of the session. But gotta test it. Gotta see how it's doing. Okay.
I need this bag for medical reasons.
What's inside?
The best stuff.
What's inside the bag?
Magic sauce.
Oh, now it's working. Shut up.
No.
Go away.
Nah, this is my spot.
Go away from here. No.
Easy, buddy.
No. No, 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 no.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What's inside this bag? What's inside this bag?
The best stuff.
Okay. What's inside the bag?
Magic sauce.
Okay. That's good. Fixed it. All right. All right, all right, all right. Then let's go and get to close this one. And I'll get to do some commits. Put this stuff up on GitHub. Let's see. Git status. Git commit. I added. Matching. Okay, anything over here to commit? Added support for waiting until player finishes speaking before matching. And that gives a nice little bit of subtlety in authoring how we want this character to respond back to speech. All right. Well, I'm real happy with this session. I got to get to a victory point with just 9 minutes left on the clock before I got to stop and make dinner and all that kind of stuff. So for anyone hanging out, lurking, thanks for the company, and I will catch you later. Stopping the stream, stop.